Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the road to Larapinta. I'm Adrian.
I'm Claire.
And in a few months' time, we are running 128k Larapinta Stage Race through the desert outside Alice Springs. But today, we're bringing you a special Cyclone edition.
Cyclone Alfred.
As we're checking out Brisbane in the aftermath of what actually, to be honest, was a fairly underwhelming cyclone event, which meant we couldn't run yesterday. But today, well, there was a lot of wind last night.
Yeah.
There's a fair bit of rain, you can still see. We thought we'd have a bit of an explore, keeping safety in mind, making sure that we don't do anything too stupid, and see what we can find.
Stay tuned.
So 5k's into the run.
Yeah.
We've gone through the middle of the city. What are the thoughts so far?
Well, it's not as bad as I was expecting. I mean, huge, like a little debris of branches. That's about it.
Yeah.
The water is high, but it's not overflowing onto the path, and I think that's the most important thing. Yet. But yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And we all remember that although we're used to having sunny, dry conditions here, there are other people around the world who might be watching this.
They're like, what are you talking about? This is how I run all the time.
I know we've got viewers in Pittsburgh who've had temperatures that are so cold that their whole face is freezing up, which sounds absolutely revoltingly horrible.
Yeah.
Plenty of people in the UK who had a cold and blustery winter to deal with, and I'm not sure that this is any worse than that. Although it's wet.
Weak. We're just weak here because we're so used to the heat.
It's what, 21 degrees or so? It's quite a comfortable temperature.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all in all, not so bad.
Not so bad.
Let's carry on.
Let's carry on.
We're just having a bit of a stop here, and there's a freaky, eerie sound of the wind whistling between all the buildings. And a true fueling stop. How are we feeling?
Not right. Yes, I had an iron infusion on Wednesday. No. Yesterday I was like bedridden, which they said might happen. And I feel today a bit so-so.
Bedridden for 30 kilometres in one day is
Totally.
maybe we should pull the pin early and turn around.
Yeah, if that's okay. I feel bad. I don't want to make you turn around there.
We've got to do the sensible thing. As much as it's fun being out here in
it is fun.
lovely wind,
the wind,
a little bit of rain.
We're battling the elements, really.
Hardy bunch.
Yeah, I mean, we're very strong.
Takes something special to stop us from getting out.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I mean, a cyclone not going to stop us.
Nah.
Come on, Al.
Nah,
he was a bit delayed on the...
That would be weak.
He was a bit delayed on the arrival, though. Far out.
And in all seriousness, although we've been very fortunate and haven't had particularly serious ramifications of this cyclone, there are other parts of the region that have been much harder hit. So down on the Gold Coast and in northern New South Wales, they're having some horrendous weather. So just because we're being foolish and getting out here and carefully assessing the weather, there are some parts of the world right now where that would be a very bad idea indeed. So take care and do the right thing.
Folding on berries. astutely, you would know that this today was meant to be our half marathon race, but because of the cyclone it got cancelled.
So instead of a half marathon race, we figured we would do something different. So our next plan was to put in, because the weather didn't seem too bad, put in a 30k long run and see if we can cover off all of the bridges of Brisbane. And there's quite a few of them. So we devised a route to take, and it all sorted out. It's going to be a one-way run, so someone will have to come pick us up at the end. And then we were taking a bit of a turn. Kind of seemed like maybe that wasn't the smartest move. So we thought, well, we'll just do a regular long run out the back. And as you've just found out, we've now decided that maybe going all the way to 30k today is not the best idea, because Claire's not feeling it. So what is the takeaway from this experience? What do we learn about all of this? And it's planning. It's really important when you're training for something big to have a good, careful plan. And we've got that. We've always got plenty of plans that we want to follow. But just as important as having a plan is knowing when to pull the pin.
When to adapt the plan.
When to adapt the plan to the circumstances, whether that's weather, other bits and pieces happening in life, or your own health and how you're feeling.
Yeah.
And ultimately, 1 week where we're doing something slightly different to the plan, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make any big difference. It's fine.
Yeah.
And we get the joy of running in this weather. Just look at it. Proper rain now. Right. Now at this point, future Adrian has to jump in with an overdub because the GoPro microphone got waterlogged and cut out, making us totally incomprehensible. If you're in Brisbane or the Gold Coast, how did Cyclone Alfred affect you? Did you still get out and run, or did you shelter in place like a sensible person? If you're not in Brisbane, what's the craziest weather you've had to train through in your corner of the world? Please let us know in the comments below, because we would love to hear. As always, click like, click subscribe. Do all the good things.
Yeah.
And
we'll see you
in the next one.
Week.
So.